The boy turned around and froze. A massive prehistoric crocodile was glaring at him, jaws wide open, steel-sharp teeth inches away. Terrified, he dropped his scissors and scrambled up a telephone pole. The beast wasn't giving up, slamming its tail like a whip, shaking the wooden pole so violently it began to tilt. The boy climbed higher, clinging for his life. He knew it was only a matter of time before the pole gave way. In a desperate move, he stepped onto the thin wire, trying to cross like a circus performer, but his foot slipped. He fell straight into the creature's gaping jaws, but that was just its appetizer. Next, the crocodile stormed into a nearby wedding. Beneath a banquet table, a chef heard chewing sounds and assumed someone was sneaking a bite, only to be dragged under and devoured. The bride and groom were still exchanging vows when the groom was suddenly impaled by a whipping tail. Screams filled the air as the beast ripped through the crowd, tearing guests apart in seconds. How did this monster even get here? Turns out, a wealthy businessman had illegally imported it from Africa, hoping to extract a miracle cure for his illness. But during transport, a thief opened the crocodile's cage on a moving train, and the rest was a bloodbath. A security guard tried to shoot it, but lost his arm instead. The creature feasted on passengers like a buffet on wheels. When authorities arrived, they called in a legendary hunter. To trap it, they baited the river with chickens, but the crocodile had other plans. It crawled onto land and attacked a nearby town. The hunter managed to shoot one beast in the head, but what chilled him was realizing it wasn't the same one from the wedding. With his apprentice, he tracked the monster to its nest, where they found fresh crocodile eggs. But just as they moved to collect them, a low growl echoed behind them. Another giant croc was returning home. Diving underwater to hide, they barely escaped. The hunter called in reinforcements, but by the time the area was surrounded, the creature had vanished. Then, the apprentice had a plan, used the captured female croc to lure out the male. But in a selfish move, the local police chief gifted the captured crocodile to a mayor's son as dinner for his wedding feast. As guests prepared to devour the cooked croc, the male burst through the walls, enraged by the scent of his mate. With a thunderous roar, he tore into the terrified crowd. Guns were useless. Bullets bounced off his armored skin. He devoured guards and chased guests beneath tables. One father saw his child being hunted and charged with a chair, only to be crushed in the frenzy. Just when all hope seemed lost, the hunter broke free from prison and stormed the wedding. He leaped with a spear, striking the beast's neck, but was flung 30 feet by its tail. With his apprentice's help, the two fought side by side in a brutal final showdown, and finally brought the prehistoric monster to its knees. Peace returned to the village, at least for now.